Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly astrological overview. And this one is for the month of May. Happy spring for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. It's starting to finally look a little bit more like that outdoors in many parts of the Northern Hemisphere. And in honor of that, I have on a special scarf with some butterflies. And what makes it really special is that this belonged to my mentor, Jan Spiller. And of course, we're keeping this channel as well as her website going as her legacy. And she taught me so much. I'm so grateful to be able to keep her teachings going and offer these horoscopes and forecasts through her channel and website. So thank you for tuning in. And in that spirit, let me give you all the important astrological information for the month of May. We've got a new moon in the sign of Taurus on May the 4th. And this is going to be a great new moon for money-related intentions. Taurus rules our resources, not only money, but any material resources, long-term planning, stability, security, anything that really helps you shore up your base of operations, whether you're trying to make a savings plan or earn more money or find a new job. It's really good timing for that. We're really blessed this month with no inner planet retrogrades, which means it's all systems go. We should really take advantage of this month because later on we will be dealing with a Mercury retrograde closer to July. So step on the gas this month. Now we've got the Sun in Taurus through the 20th. That again is going to emphasize these Taurus themes of comfort and security and really just kind of slowing down to enjoy life. On the 21st, the Sun moves into Gemini. Gemini is an air sign that rules the intellect and communication, making the second part of the month a really good time to make some connections. However, I see the first part of the month as a strong potential for making either romantic or business connections because the planet Mars is going to be in Gemini through the 14th. And Mars rules our passion, our ambition, how we go after what we want. And so with this planet in Gemini, it's really the time to follow up on those phone calls and get in touch with the people that you want to work with, collaborate with, or maybe have more of a personal, special relationship with. Now on the 15th, Mars will move into the sign of Cancer. That's in a water sign, emotionally based. And really that kind of makes the second part of the month a great time to listen to your intuition. I would say when Mars is in Gemini through the 14th, it's about following logic and reasoning things out. But really, you may be better served the second half of the month when you go with your gut. So keep that in mind. We've got the planet Venus in the sign of Aries as the month begins. It will also change signs on the 15th. So I think on that date, we're going to feel a bit of a shift with both of these planets changing signs. Now, Venus in Aries isn't so comfortable. Venus usually likes to be in Taurus. So when she moves into Taurus on the 15th, it will probably feel a bit more comfortable. But what you can do with Venus and Aries energy is get your body moving a little bit. The planet Venus does have to do with our body, and Aries is about our strength and quite literally physical strength. So if you've been wanting to get an exercise program going, I would say during the first part of the month is a good time for that. Once Venus moves into Taurus on the 15th, people are going to want to get a little bit cozier. It may be harder to get off the couch, but if you already have these routines in place, it'll be easier to keep them going. Now, when Venus moves into Taurus on the 15th, it's also a great time to reinforce some of those financial goals that you had set at the new moon. It's really supporting abundance. So work on attracting that into your life and think about the things you need to do to get more of what you want. Now we've got the full moon in Scorpio, and that's on the 18th. And this full moon could feel quite intense. Scorpio is a water sign, it's emotional. And the full moon often illuminates things in our lives that we haven't wanted to look at, and especially in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio energy loves to uncover hidden information. So it's for our own good. We'll be able to confront these issues head on instead of trying to bury our head in the sand. But it could feel a bit uncomfortable. So just take it easy on yourself and others during this full moon and use the energy to your best advantage by just going ahead and facing what you've been avoiding, because often what we fear is worse than the actual reality. So I hope you can make the most of this month's astrology, and I'll see you here next month with your overview.